Hi everyone. Very good evening. Welcome back to Geeks for Geeks practice, and welcome back to another problem of the day. Quickly give me a +1 in the chat if my voice is clearly audible to everyone and everything is working fine. Hi Naikaj. So you can give me a +1 in the chat, everyone, if everything is working fine, and then I'll start off with the discussion for today's problem of the day as well. Okay. So I think everything is working fine, right? Okay, so let me quickly share my screen and then we will start off with the problem as well. Right, so I think that my screen is visible. Hi Manveer. So the problem says that a game of LCM. So the name of the problem is a game of LCM. So basically this problem is based on the concept of LCM. So it says that you will be given an integer n. Okay, now these people will give you what? You will be given this integer n, right? Integer n will be given to you. After this, the problem says that you have to find the maximum LCM. Okay, so you have been given this integer n and you have to find the maximum LCM. Now what kind of LCM we need to find for which numbers? So we need to find the maximum LCM that can be obtained from four numbers. Okay, that are less than or equal to n. Duplicate numbers are allowed. So basically the problem says that we can do what? We can choose four numbers. Okay, we can choose any four numbers which are lesser than equal to n. Okay, we need to choose any four numbers which are lesser than equal to n, such that the LCM of these four numbers, right? The LCM of these four numbers is maximum possible. Is this clear? Is the question clear to everyone? Please hit the like button, everyone, if the question is clear to everyone. Is it clear that you will be given this integer n? You have to choose four integers, right? You have to choose four integers such that all the integers that you are choosing, they should be lesser than equal to n. Okay, all the integer value should be lesser than equal to n. You can take duplicates as well if you want, and the LCM of these numbers should be maximum possible. Is it clear to everyone? Just quickly let me know in the chat. Is the problem statement clear? Or shall I repeat? Given integer n, find the maximum value of the LCM. Okay, find the maximum LCM of that can be obtained from four numbers, such that the numbers are lesser than equal to n and duplicates can be used as well. Okay, so let's say that if you have been given n as 4, right? Let's say that if you were given n, if you're given n as 4. So let us say that when you're given n is equal to 4. So let's say if I take 4, okay, then, or let us say that we are given n is equal to 4. Okay, and we have to, let's say if I talk about this thing, that if I have to choose only two numbers, okay, if I have to choose only two numbers, so if you will think, you know this formula, that LCM into GCD. Okay, LCM, if I have to choose only two numbers such that I have to maximize the LCM. Okay, let's say that we think about the smaller problem, that we have to choose only two numbers. So I can think of one thing, that LCM into the GCD is equal to what? Is equal to the product of the two numbers. Correct? See, product of the two numbers that I'll be choosing will be constant. So if you will see here, let's say that if I choose the number, let's say if I have n is equal to 8, let us say. Okay, and if I choose, let's say if I choose 8 and then I choose 6 as well. Okay, then I choose 6. So the product of the two numbers will be what? Like the formula will be a into b, the LCM will be a into b divided by the GCD of the two numbers, right? So what is the GCD of 8 and 4? Anyone can tell me? What is the GCD of 8 and 6? What is the GCD for 8 and 6, guys? Anyone can tell me? Quickly let me know in the chat. What is the GCD of 8 and 6? I think it will come out to be what? If we will see here, so lowest common multiple, I think this is 2 into 3 and this is 2 into 2 into 2. So I think it will come out to be 2. Okay, it will come out to be 2. Now if you will see here, if I have chosen these numbers now, so what has happened? You can see that this GCD is greater than 1, right? This GCD is greater than 1. Now what will be the LCM now? So LCM will be for like 8, like when I'll divide this 2, so this will become 4. So 4 into 6, this will be 24. Okay, so if I had to choose two numbers, so the LCM of this particular pair, that is 8 comma 6, it will come out to be 24. Okay, which is less. Instead of this, if I would have chosen two numbers, right? If I would have chosen two numbers, let's say if I would have chosen 8 and 7. Okay, so 8 into 7, so what will be the LCM? LCM will be nothing but the product of these two numbers divided by the GCD of these two numbers. So GCD is what? What is the GCD of 8 and 7, guys? Quickly let me know in the chat. What is the GCD? What is the GCD for these two numbers? The GCD is nothing but 1. Okay, The GCD is nothing but 1, because they do not share anything in common, right? So the GCD is 1. Now you will see that what is the LCM? The LCM comes out to be nothing but 8 into 7, so 56, right? 56. So this is a higher number. Is this point clear? Is this point clear? That I always want, like, if I want to maximize the LCM, so the GCD value should be equal to 1. Is it clear? Please write 1 in the chat if you are clear with this thing. Even when I'm choosing two numbers, right? So I'll choose them in such a way such that the GCD is 1. Correct? Okay, let's say if I had to choose three numbers. Okay, let's say n was given as 8. Okay, so then I will do what? Let's say I've chosen 8, then I've chosen 7 also, right? So this is the two, these are the two numbers that I've chosen. What is the product? The product of these two numbers, 8 into 7, is what? It is 56. Okay, now I have to choose a third number. Okay, if can I say that if I'll choose 6, if I will choose 6, okay, so what will happen? 56 into 6, these the product of these two numbers is 56, right? So now 56 into 6, and the GCD will be something, right? GCD will be what? It will be greater than 1. Correct? Is this part clear to everyone? The GCD is going to be greater than 1. So I'll choose it with a particular number such that that GCD is coming out to be 1. Is it clear? Right, I'll choose it with a number such that the GCD comes out to be 1. So let's say if I'll choose 5 instead of this. Okay, if I'll choose 5, so when I'll choose 5 now, okay, so when I'll choose 5 for this particular place, then what will happen? The GCD of these numbers, like 8 into 7 is what? 56 into 5. Okay, so this will come out to be 1. So this is how it is going to get maximized. Is it clear? That I'll try to choose, always choose the numbers in such a way that, let's say if I have already chosen two numbers, so their product is what? 56. Now with this 56, I need to choose the third number so that its GCD should be 1. Then only I'll be able to maximize the LCM now. Okay, because then only I'll be able to maximize the LCM of 8 comma 7 comma 5, because now all these, like, these two numbers were already maximizing the things. Now I have to choose a third number. So the third number will be chosen in such a way that the product of these two numbers is 56. Now this third number will be chosen in such a way such that it has the GCD with these two numbers as 1. Is it clear? Please give me a +1 in the chat. This is very important concept for this particular problem. Is it clear? Hit the like button, guys, if you are clear with this particular concept, and then I'll move ahead as well. Is it clear? You can hit the, like, you can write clear in the chat. I hope that this makes a lot of sense to everybody, right? So let's say if I had chosen 8, okay, then I choose 7, then I choose 5, okay, then if I choose 4, it will be like, choosing 4 will not be a good thing, because obviously you can see that this will be an even number. Choosing 4 is not going to be a good thing. Let's say if I choose 3 instead of that. Okay, so what is the product? Let's say this is 56 and this is 15. Okay, so 56 into 15 will come out to be what? 6 5 is 30. So 5 5 is 25, 28. Okay, and this will be 56. So 0, this will be 4, this will be 8, 8 4 8 4 0. Okay, let me see what will we get if we put, let's say if I'm returning 0 from here, okay, as the answer. Let's say if I'm returning 0, and I'm checking. So let's check it for the custom test case. Let's say if I give n value as 8. All right, let's try and compile and run this case and see what will happen here. I hope that the answer will be 840. Let's see this. Okay, it comes out to be 840. Please write 840 in the chat, guys, if you are clear with this thing. Okay, is everyone clear with this particular part? Is everyone clear? Is everyone clear with this part? Okay, everyone is clear. Please write clear in the chat. Okay, so this is how I'm going to choose the numbers. Like, the rest of the three numbers, that is the product. So I'll choose the other numbers such that the GCD will be 1. Okay, other thing could have been, let's say if they give me the n value. Okay, let's say they give me the n value, let's say something like, let's say they give me n value as something like, maybe let's say they give me n value as 10. Okay, they give me any even value. So maybe what I can do is I can choose 10, then I can choose 9. Okay, so on and so forth. Okay, let's say if I choose 10, then I choose 9, because 9 and 10 will have GCD as 1. Then I have the number is 90. If I choose 7, okay, then maybe I can choose some other numbers. Okay, but another thing is that, like, see, one thing is that I can start choosing from n itself. Okay, or I can start choosing from n minus 1. Is this part clear to everyone? Is this part clear to everyone? Either I can start choosing the highest number as n, okay, then I can follow, then things can follow. Or what I can do is I can choose one of the numbers, like I can choose the very first largest number as n minus 1, okay, and then I can go forward with it. Okay, is this part clear to all of us? These are the two scenarios that we will be looking at. go with n minus 1. Okay. uh, so if you will choose 10, then after this, let's say you choose 9. I'm not sure what we should choose. Then we choose 7. Then if I choose 6, or no, I will not choose 6. Then because it will have the GCD common. So uh, let's say I will choose 5, it will not be good. So 4, choosing 4, then choosing 3, choosing 2, choosing 1. Okay. So this will not be a good choice. But if I choose 9, let's say, so if I'll choose 9, then what will happen? 9, if I start choosing from 9, then I can choose 8 as well. Okay. Then I can choose 7 as well, and I can choose 5 as well. So what will be the product? If I'll see this part, so 9, uh, 72 into 7 into 5. So 72 into 35 if I am doing. So let's see what will be the answer. So 6 5s are 30. Sorry, 5 2s are 10, and 1 36. Now this will be 3 2s are 6, 21, 0 2, and this is going to be 5 2 2 5 2 0. Okay. So let me check it for the value as 10, and let's see the output. I think this will be the answer. Let's see. Is it clear to everyone till this point? Okay, let's see. Yeah, it comes out to be 2520. So you can write 2520 in the chat, guys. Can you see that? Can you see that I can start picking it from 9? Because see, if I start choosing from 10 now, okay, then I cannot choose 5. I cannot choose 5 because that will reduce. Because if I'll choose 5 here, so already this is having a factor of 5. So the GCD will reduce the overall LCM. So that is why I'll not choose this number. So other chances that I can choose it from n minus 1. Is it clear to everyone? This part is clear, that I will start choosing, like I can either start choosing from the highest number n, or I can start choosing from n minus 1. Is it clear? So the very first number that I can choose is n, and then the rest of the things can follow, or I can start choosing from n minus 1 as well. Is it clear? So I have explained you two test cases. The first test case I explained with the example as n is equal to 8, I think, and the other one as n is equal to 10. Okay. So when n was equal to 8, when n was equal to 8, then you started picking from n, that is from 8 itself. Then you kept on picking, and when n was equal to 10, then you picked from 9. So you started picking from n minus 1. So these are the two options that you have. Is it clear to all of us? Can I start writing the code also? All right. So see, what I can do here is I can simply say that we will make a function, and then we can simply return what the maximum of, let's say if I'm making a function, so I can return the maximum when I start choosing from n. So function n will give me a particular product, and let's say I'll also pass the same product for n minus 1. So if I start choosing from n, or I start choosing from n minus 1. I didn't go to the problem at the first attempt. I didn't got the problem at the first attempt. Is it clear now? Is this problem clear now? Okay, so then Nikaj, I'll declare this function. Let's say the value n is passed here. Then I'll have the long. If everyone is clear, you can write a clear, like write clear in the chat. So answer will be initially n. Okay, like if well, whatever n I'm passing as like n or n minus 1, right? Then what I will do is I'll start iterating. So I'll say that okay, I'll start iterating. So int I starts from where? N minus 1. Okay, till I is greater or equal to 1, and I'll do I minus 1. So I'll start choosing. Now whatever current answer I'm having, okay, how many other people I need to choose? How many other need, like I have already chosen the current value, right? Either I have chosen n, okay, or I've chosen n minus 1. Now I need to choose other three numbers. Now please write 3 in the chat. So I need to choose the three other numbers. Okay, so I need to choose the three other numbers. So I can say this thing as count. I can say that okay, the count is equal to 3. Let's mark it as count here. So I'll say that okay, I need to choose three other numbers. Okay, so what I can say is, if it happens that the GCD, so I have an inbuilt function to calculate GCD in C++. If the GCD of the current answer that I'm having, the current total numbers that I've taken, okay, with this particular ith number, if it's equal to 1, then I'll choose it. Please write choose in the chat. This is when I'll choose this particular number. Okay, because it is having the GCD as 1. Okay, so if it has the GCD as 1, so this means it is optimal for me to choose this particular number, because it will maximize the LCM now, as I said. Because like if I'm having a current answer. Okay, so current answer is having, let's say, two numbers. So let's say if I had chosen 8 into 7. Now if I choose a 6, if I choose like this is the current answer is storing this much. So if current answer is storing 8 into 7, then after that if I choose 6 with it, okay, if I choose 6 with it, then there will be a GCD, okay, and the new LCM will be this much. And this, since this GCD is going to be greater than 1, so it will reduce the LCM. Instead of this, if I'll choose 5 here, so the GCD will be 1, okay, and this is how the LCM is going to get maximized. So that is why we will choose it like this. So we'll say that, okay, if this is the scenario, then inside our answer we'll multiply it with this highest guy. We'll take this and we'll say that we can say count minus minus. Okay, we can uh, now reduce the numbers that we require. And if it happens that the count is equal to 0, so when we have taken all the three numbers, then we can simply break from this loop, I think. And in the end, we can simply return this particular answer that we have calculated. Okay, and this is what we are doing for starting from n and n minus 1 both. Is it clear to everyone? Is it clear, guys? Is this question clear? Okay, it says that underscore underscore. Okay, so let me declare that long int. Okay, is it clear to everyone? Rishit says clear. What about other people? It works for the samples. Let's try and submit this problem as well. You can hit the like button if you are clear with it. Okay, so you can see that this problem gets accepted. So please write clear plus plus in the chat if everyone is clear with this concept. Is everyone clear with this problem? I hope that all of us are pretty much clear with it. Basically, either you can start breaking from n, like I told you two cases. If you see n is equal to 8, then you will start breaking from n, that is the first number that you'll pick it is 8. But if you have n is equal to, let's say, 10, then you will start picking it from 9. The very first number that you will pick is 9, because if you choose 10, then after that you can choose 9, but after that you cannot choose 8. Okay, then you can choose 7, but then you cannot choose 6, then you cannot choose 5 as well, because you have already chosen 10. But now in this case, if you choose 9, then you can choose 8, then you can choose 7, and then you can choose 5. So this will give you the better answer in this case. So either you can start choosing from n or n minus 1, both might give you the maximum answer. So that is why you'll take the maximum of both. Is it clear to everyone? Please hit the like button, and I'm still here for one more minute if anyone has got any doubt. Otherwise we can end this stream as well. Okay, so please hit the like button, guys, if you're clear, and then we can proceed further. So this is how you can do this particular problem. Okay, this was a easy problem. You can write easy in the chat as well. It did not have much complexity, to be honest. It was a normal problem only, but you just had to think a little bit more. Okay, so I will do one thing. I'll just quickly share my code link with you as well. So let us generate the code. Okay, now let's try and do this thing. We just know about the math concept. Yeah, knowing about the math concept is the most important part. No, you don't need to check for n minus 2 now, because if you want, if you have like n is equal to 10, like see, if you have n is equal to 8, so if you, let's say you have n is equal to 8, okay, so you will like if you are 8, okay, so if you choose n minus 2, this will be 6. So if you want to choose 8, why will you not choose 8? Because 8 will be giving you the maximum answer now. If you choose 6, then you cannot choose 8. So choosing a higher even number is better now. Okay, choosing a higher number is better. That is why. So you don't need to consider n minus 2 in this cases. You can try that out for you can write some numbers for some test cases. You can try to dry run this thing. Choosing n and n, either n or n minus 2 is the better option, and other things are not going to be optimal. Okay, so this was it for today's problem of the day, guys. All of you can hit the like button, and please comment on +1 if you are clear, and then I'll end this session within 1 minute. Is everyone clear? Okay, Rishit says clear. What about others? Please hit the like button if you haven't. Okay, so thanks a lot for joining, and make sure to hit the like button if you are watching this video after the live is over. And thank you. Keep coding, guys, and Have a great day ahead. Thank you.